good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you see this, how y'all doing today? Today we're going to have a reaction video by Kevin Samuels. He's one of my role models. I appreciate everything he does. This man is constantly putting out work, consistently for the past like 8 years, bro. This man got work ethic. God bless this dude. God bless you, Mr. Samuels, if you see this. But I'm gonna do a reaction video to his video, 40-year-old Dominatrix, single mom, wants to get married and make space babies. Never heard of it, never seen it, but it sounds like a really weird one. Let's see.
I am 40 years old.
All right, so we're talking about this whole thing about emotional labor and women being too tired for relationships. What do you think?
I think that they need to work out and do some squats. I think that they need to get it get their workout on, no matter their age or their size or their situation. That's how I really feel.
Well, now I want you to understand that a lot of the women I'm talking about work out. It's not a matter of them being physically tired.
Mentally tired?
Yes.
Okay.
Emotional labor. Men's complaints today are women don't act like women.
I'd agree.
They don't, that's the emotion, the femininity. Maybe men have an imprecise way of saying it. Do you realize that, look at women today. Do most women walk around looking like they're light?
No, they look like they're heavy, like they have a lot on their mind. They look like
so what does it have to do with working
out?
They don't smile. Have to do with working? So what does it have? So
just with the first minute of this video only 14 minutes long. But just with the first minute, at first I was in the genjutsu. At first I was like, yeah, she right. You know, you should work out. And then he was like, bro, it's not about working out. I mean, it is, but it's not like what we're talking about right here is not about working out. He's talking about the attitude and atmosphere that modern women carry around them. Let me take these glasses off, because I hate the glare, and I don't need it to see right now. So, but I like how he put it. I like how he phrased it. I like how, what's the word? I just really enjoy how he walked me through this, because I did not understand what he was saying at first. But as a person who works outside every day, most women I see are the ones that aren't looking at me. Most women I see are very like stone faced, very like, and I don't know if they're like angry, but they're probably just, you know, rest in peace face, right? You know, it is what it is. But you know, I don't really see nobody like smiling. And to be fair, they do be wearing masks. But I mean, you kind of can tell when someone's smiling behind a mask. You kind of can tell. It's a little harder because, you know, smiling is in your eyes. But whatever. I just keep going. I just keep going.
The gym, if they already go to the gym. See, what do you do for a living?
I'm a doula, and I moonlight as a dominatrix, and I happen to have a situation where I also take care of people in different like as a doula, it's not just that I'm in the birth room. I could be taking care of people because they're dealing with cancer or all kinds of things. But
you don't have a job to go to that you got to report to 8 to 5 every day.
No, I work for myself. Yeah.
When was the last time you had to do that, if ever?
A long time ago. Yeah, and when I'm not doing that, I'm a broadcaster and I'm an actress. And I use
okay, but when was the last time you had to have the punch a clock?
I can't even remember. Maybe. Well, as an actress, I punch a clock if I'm on set.
No, that's not the same.
No, it's not the same. No.
So you're not even talking about a world that you live in.
I live here.
No, you don't live in the world. Okay, ma'am, you are.
And I'm only making these faces not because she's saying dumb things. It's just, I hate when you ask a person a question and then they start talking about stuff that makes no sense. You ask a person, what's 2 plus 2? And they start telling you, well, I don't really like that equation. I feel like 3 plus 3 is a much better, more fun equation to do. Ain't nobody ask you that, man. What the fuck? He said, when the last time you had to punch a clock? She said, I can't even remember. Bro, if you can't remember, then just move on. But don't sit here and talk about your actress job. He don't care about that. I'm over here just like, when she gonna talk about punching a clock? I mean, and to be fair, good for her, bro. Good for her. I don't like punching on clock. I'm glad for you. Whatever. Hey, man, you a dominatrix. I don't know how you make money off that, but shoot, man, you probably doing better than me. I ain't hating. Get your money. Get your bread. That's funny, though.
Doula and a creative, okay?
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
But you don't have women who heard you say all this shit gonna say, who the hell is this chick? She don't even have a job. She don't have budgets and a staff. And that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying,
But I need you to
time out.
Okay.
You gotta understand, you're talking about something that you have. Do you understand their world?
Well, these are my clients who come to me for getting pregnant.
Do you understand their world?
I see their world. I'm in their world.
Do you no. You service them. Do you understand their world?
I've left.
You don't. You don't understand their world. So you don't understand their world. It doesn't matter whether you want to. And this is one of the problems that women have with people, even when they look at my content, they think we don't get it. So you can't just talk at people and tell them what they need to do if you don't understand their world. You don't have a job, a structured job where you got to get to. So where do you come telling them that they need to work out? And I told you that these women work out. A lot of these women work out to go to work. They're not. I was just talking to two very accomplished women who were in great shape.
Because they can also learn something from the spiritual woman, the artist woman, to be a feminine woman. And so even though they're not looking at me as a certain way, these are the same women who are knocking at my door, asking me to teach them how to be, softer and more gentle and have movement in their bodies. Because even though I'm working out, I might just do weights, but I'm also doing yoga, or I'm doing a spiritual meditation.
Are you married? Are you single or are you married?
I'm single.
Any children?
Yes, one daughter.
Like, I'm gonna cut her off. She kind of just like, she's kind of like listing off a whole bunch of stuff. I just want to point out, on some shows, I ain't gonna name no names, but on some shows they be like rowdy modern women just over talking to everybody and going off everyone. I just appreciate the fact with Kevin Samuel's show, there's like order, like it's reminiscent of old Patrice O'Neal, and I keep bringing him up because that's like my dad, but like I didn't get to meet Patrice. I learned about Patrice in like 2013. That was like 2 years after he died, bro. But he changed my life for the better. And I gotta tell you, having order, not just allowing each other to talk over one another, not just yelling at one another. That's really nice. Him doing like this. Time out, dude. Okay. You being a weirdo. All right. What are you talking about? Nah, but he didn't say that. All in all, she's not like a bad person, I don't think.
How old is your daughter?
She's 16. She travels and she does a lot of things, and she's my mom's travel companion, and she speaks 3 different languages. And
all right. And who's funding that? You?
Well, my mom and I, we have our own business as holistic practitioners.
Damn. That child speaks 3 different languages, bro. I'm trying to be like you. I'm trying to get like you. Dang.
And we support people in rejuvenation of the body and cells.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say most people will listen to what you're saying. They would call it a very liberal kind of way of living, very hands up. Most people can't live like that, man. Okay.
I grew up in
homes.
I was homeschooled.
Okay, I get it, but at the end of the day, you're not in a relationship.
So she like a real earthy girl. No offense. I just hear that a lot. Earthy. When I hear earthy, I think of like voodoo, Wiccan culture, and I'm not bashing because I don't mind it. Some people are bad earthy, some people are good earthy. I think of like voodoo, like Wiccan, maybe like walking around barefoot. You know what I'm saying? Taking long walks through the forest with like no shoes on. I mean, I ain't judging that. Science says that walking around barefoot in the world is a lot better than having shoes on. It's like, what do you think old humans had to do? Your toes and your feet are made to be strong. So if you never walk around barefoot, you kind of ruin it. That's why if you go look up, and if you don't believe me, look up pictures of old ancient human hunters' feetfuses. Look up their feet and then look up modern day feet and look at the difference. Look how strong the old man. I'm gonna put a picture right here if I remember. I'm gonna put a picture like right here. Wait, I just realized. Should I put a picture of feet in my video? Is that TOS? Nah, I'm gonna do it anyway. Next.
True.
So these women won't relate. No, see, what I'm trying to get you to understand is you can still be right and be wrong. You're not in a relationship. Mm-hmm. You don't have a job. No. Do you want to be a wife?
Absolutely. Yes, I do. And I cook and I clean.
Why do you want to be a wife?
Because I want to raise a family. I love teaching my daughter other languages. I love homeschooling her. I love teaching her about the world and the planet and how her role in it, and be able to create a legacy so I can have children that can take on this world and be able to passionately, I'm just plugging in my phone, and just be able to passionately take a stance and do their part. I don't want to be.
Honestly, this is like the sad part of every Kevin Samuel show for me, because this is when I start hearing like the female, I start hearing the women talk about what they want, and then they just make it harder on themselves with the choices they make. That's kind of why I be talking about the whole men thing, because at this point it's like what she did. She only did what she did because she had the money and resources to do it. If she was a poor woman and needed help from outside sources like her potential husband beforehand, she probably would have had a successful marriage up until now. But since she decided to wait till she was 40, it could kind of complicate things, especially when you already have a child with no ring, and then you want some dude to pay a higher price for that than what the other dude did when he busted it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of rude, but like in another way, some dude might be okay with it. Who knows? Oh, and I hated the fact that she mentioned legacy after just having a child out of wedlock. I don't know. I mean, I ain't saying that. I mean, look, man, I'm a baby from wedlock. Even if, the whole divorce thing when I was young, I still was technically a baby in wedlock. I don't really think that matters, to be fair. As long as you got the other person there. I think the other person being there's more important. It's not really necessarily the piece of paper. It's just the relationship. Yeah, I think that people really stress about the whole marriage thing, not because marriage itself is important, but because having the two supportive roles and energies coalescing with each other like a yin yang is what makes the baby better. Not necessarily the piece of paper, but the masculine and feminine energy together, trying to help the person.
Part. I don't want to be the kind of I'm just
okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'll let you go on for almost 30 seconds. And you didn't say a goddamn thing about a man.
I would support my husband by being able to make sure that.
No. Stop. You just ran off at the mouth talking about you want to have a daughter and teaching her about the sun, the moon, the stars, the broccoli and the kale. And you didn't say one flipping thing about what you're going to do for a man.
Well, I already know it. I figured that, okay, you want to know? I'll tell you. So what I want to do for my man is...
Without a man, there's no marriage.
I understand that.
I want you guys to understand how many times I talk to women about being wives, and I ask them why they want to be wives. And the first thing they start talking about is what they want out of it. They skip right past the men. Men don't exist.
Men do exist.
Where's your child's father? Why didn't you guys marry?
Well, my daughter's father and I didn't marry because he was physically abusive.
Then why'd you give him a baby?
What happened was, honestly, I met him We weren't together very long. I got pregnant,
Okay.
and I realized that he had a whole family that I didn't know about, and I left him because I
Well,
watched.
let's not get too deep into. Let me
No, I
ask you.
just left. I left. That's it. And I raised my
in
daughter.
in all fairness, why should women listen to what you have to say?
I think
That's what women are going to ask. That's what they're going to ask. Because you said these are the same women who come and ask you questions. So tell ladies why they should listen to what you have to say.
Well, that was many years ago, and my daughter is 16 now, and where I've taken my time to study a lot of different courses.
She's 40. Her daughter is 16. Do a little bit of napkin math. She had a daughter at 24. Oof. Oof. And I think he really hit the nail on the head when he was like, there is no marriage without men, without a husband, because men run relationships. You can want from a man all you want, but if he don't want to commit to you, then you're just out of luck. She said that she was with a dude and he had a whole nother family on the other side of town. So she left and took her daughter, not their daughter, not his daughter, hers. And then she's gonna give relationship advice when she ain't been in one for 16 years. Well, I don't know how long she ain't been in one, but it just seemed kind of weird. And I'm not bashing her, okay? I'm not bashing her. I'm just speaking facts, man. It just sounds crazy. It sounds like crazy ass advice. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's see. That was funny though. Hey.
From mastery over sex to sex therapy.
Why should women listen to you about relationships?
I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. And the reason why is because, no, I am not married. But what I do know is this. I do know that there is a set of rules that reside inside of a family to be that backbone of a man and where to have his back. And so this way he can go to work.
When was the last time you were in a relationship?
Like I said, I moonlight as a dominatrix, so I do have.
When was the last time you were in a relationship?
These are relationships.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
These are relationships. I don't know.
When was the last time you? No. When was the last time you were in a relationship that mirrored a marriage?
Mirrored a marriage? I haven't been. No.
Man, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Bro, what are we talking about right now? She said, bro, what are we talking about right now? She said, I'm a dominatrix. I got a lot of relationships. Bro. He talk about real relationships that don't involve money or just sexual pleasure. I mean, come on, man. Come on, bro. She said, she was like, why can't I give advice about something that I have no experience in? What is wrong with giving advice about something that I know nothing about? How is that wrong? What's wrong about that? She said, I ain't even been in one. And you see, this is what Kevin Stanley be talking about. They say they ain't never been in one, but then they want to get married. And they got a child by somebody else that they did not marry. It's like, okay, bro. I don't know if I made through this video, man. This video gonna be 100 minutes. Golly.
Well, that doesn't mean I'm not successful at supporting.
That means you don't have an opinion.
No, that doesn't mean I don't have success.
Ma'am, listen.
May I ask you a question, Kevin?
No, you can listen. I've let you speak rather freely. Okay? You come on there telling women what they should do. Okay. And I'm just asking, I need you to shut the French toast up for a second.
Bro. Bro, I feel that. I feel that. He getting frustrated, bro. He like, hey, shut up. I'm trying to help you. Shut up.
Okay.
You're not dominating shit here.
I'm not trying to.
I'm trying to get you to understand, man, is when women, we're talking about a subject that I think is very serious.
Me too.
And I'm just trying to, okay, but you don't have, you're not in a relationship, you don't have a job, you've never been married, you're telling women what they need to do, and then they're going to say, why should we listen to you? And you haven't said why they should listen to you, and you say you want to get married, and I'm like, you one of these earthy kind of chicks
What's wrong with being earthy?
Nothing except the outcomes. You, your mama, and the kid. No man, no nothing.
No, they're airmen. You didn't let me finish.
You got men that you beat.
My mom is no. I
You
did
got
not
men
say.
that you beat.
I
You're
did not
dominating.
say.
I'm being facetious. You're
I
a
didn't
dominatrix.
say I beat anybody. That didn't say.
Okay, ma'am. You.
bro, this is funny, bro. Oh, nah, I ain't gonna talk about. I'm not gonna talk about the Cowboys in this video because I think if you're a football fan, you already know what happened to us. I don't want to talk about it. Shout out to the 49ers. Shout out San Francisco. I hope y'all beat. I hope y'all beat the Kansas City. No, whoever Buccaneers played recently, I didn't see the outcome of the game. I hope they carry our legacy onto the Super Bowl. And if y'all lose too, I take back my shout out. So after I'm watching the video, after I'm watch that video, but I just love this whole interaction. I really do. It's very entertaining. Cause he's just like, bro, why are you giving advice, bro? She's like, but I'm great at relationships, but you don't have one. She's like, I'm great at relationships, but you don't have one, and you've never had one. That don't mean I shouldn't be giving that advice. Bro, you're living in a house with a bunch of women and no man. Why should they take your advice? Because I'm a dominatrix. I don't understand this conversation. What are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? I'm gonna finish the video. I'm gonna finish it. I don't know. Shall I finish it? Y'all wanna finish it? Yeah. Ask y'all a question y'all not gonna be able to answer to after I put it out. Class.
Look here.
I didn't beat any.
Let me dominatrix on you. Bottom line is, ma'am, what kind of marriage do you? What kind of? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I can do this without you. What kind of marriage would you like? How would a marriage look in your world? How about that?
A marriage in my world would be more so that I prefer the man to be dominant and take the lead. I honestly do want that.
Does he go to work every day?
If that's what supports the family role, yeah, for sure.
Are you going to support the family, or is he going to support the family?
No, both. I create products, and I have a product line that I work with.
And you're how old again?
I am 40 years old.
And you said you want more children?
I want one more child, yes.
Do your mother live with you?
Yeah, my mom actually.
So you expect a man to come marry a 40-year-old woman who and have her mama live there with a 16-year-old and try?
I didn't say all that. I support.
Where's your mama gonna live?
My mom lives in her own house. This is my house.
I said, does your mama live with you? That's what I asked.
Oh, no, she does not live in my home. No.
All right, because I thought you said, okay.
No, we have our own separate houses.
Okay, let's back up. 40 years old. You want to be married?
Yes.
All right.
I think at the most she's not like an ugly woman. She's just really goofy. I think that's the word I'm gonna use. Goofy, very goofy. Not like in the ha he goofy, but in the like, what are you talking about, goofy? Like, respectfully though, respectfully. In case you see this video, lady, you are goofy. Very funny person. I hope you find that husband though. Real talk. I hope somehow you find that dude that will give you that baby that you want. I really do. I'm wishing the best for you, but you're a funny individual. You are a funny individual. I can't be on these shows.
Not really a traditional kind of marriage setup, though.
A traditional kind of marriage?
Yeah, with her gender roles.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't think that a woman being dominant means that she has to be domineering. I think that she has to guide the ship. In other words, be a person who's ready to guide, take on what the husband says as the lead and be able to delegate.
So you think you can be a dominatrix and a wife at the same time?
Well, I think maybe dominatrix has a terminology for you that you're putting.
I just asked, ma'am. I'm just asking.
There are different roles.
I asked you, could you be a wife and a dominatrix?
Okay. So, aside from being a dominatrix,
just answer that question. I just used what the French toast word you use.
The word
can you be a wife?
Dominant.
Can you be a wife?
Okay, I get what he's doing, bro. He's trying to say you ain't no man gonna accept you as a wife while you are dominating and sexually pleasing other men. I think that's the point he trying to make. Because that's what I feel. I'm like, bro, how you gonna have a husband who's committed to you and taking care of you at 40, mind you, at 40, already a single mom at 40, right? And you're a dominatrix. How is that gonna work? What man that you respect? Cause don't get me wrong, you can always find some limps out there who would take care of any woman just because they penis told them to. But what man do you respect that will actually take care of you while you dominate other men? Which is very weird. And then not only are you dominating other men, which I mean that's weird in the sense of, you know, you're sexually pleasing other men. It's like, how you gonna come home and switch off the delegating and domineering switch that you claim you do not have, but you have to have to be a dominatrix? If you are a dominatrix and you're a dom, it's literally in the name. You dominate people. That's your whole thing. Dominatrix. Like I don't. Okay, bro. I'm just gonna let him tell her. I'm just gonna let him tell her.
And a dominatrix.
I think what's coming, may I be completely honest? I want to answer your question, but I want to be completely honest. The word dominatrix has many different looks.
The word, I don't care, ma'am. You use the word. You
understand.
didn't provide a thesaurus. I'm just asking, can you be the word you used in a wife?
If that's what my husband prefers, there's a lot of men.
The answer is
men,
yes or no.
Yes, there are men who request to have that kind of experience with me, and yes, they are.
No, not your husband. I mean, can you still be a dominatrix? And
do you see why I get mad when people don't answer my questions? Do you see why? Because when you ask somebody a question and they refuse to answer it, but they keep trying to tell you what they want to tell you, it's because they ain't got no answer. And again, that's what goofy people do. If you cannot answer a question directly, as simple as that. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some instances where people will ask you a question that is charged and loaded up and purposefully made to annoy the ish out of you, right? Like they'll set you up with a question. That wasn't a setup question. That was a, can you continue your job profession while being married? Like, can you do that? Can you keep doing what you were doing and be married? It's just, and she said, if that's what he prefers, that means no. What man prefers to his woman? Now, I mean, man of respect and value. What man who got self-respect wants his woman on the internet or in person domineering people? Why? You're 40. You're 40 still doing that. Bro, don't no man want a 40-year-old used up woman with a child already just domineering men for money. It just seems really weird. Unless she's really into that. But it's like, I mean, who am I to talk, right? I know I've seen a lot of rich dudes into some really weird stuff, so I'm just gonna let the video finish.
A wife.
Dominatrix doesn't mean I have to do that with many people. It's just with one person.
So, in other words, this is why
I would like to be a dominatrix with my husband, but I do not. I have fun games in the bedroom privately.
Right.
But do I want to do that?
Ma'am, no. Okay, ma'am. Most men who go looking for wives aren't looking for these new age relationships. They're just not. The world you live in sounds like a complete joke to most people. I'm not casting any judgment. I'm really not. But the way you're talking, ma'am, I need you to. I let you speak. Now let me speak. I'm on the show talking about a topic, and you don't have a job. Talking about what women need to do about their job.
I do have a job.
All right, I need. You say one more thing to cut me off, and I'm going to bid you a good night. Can you control yourself? Thank you. All I'm saying, ma'am, is your world is very small and niche, and I'm trying to understand how what you're saying is going to be.
I'm gonna just be real. I love the fact that he pointed out that she keep cutting him off, because imagine being with somebody in a marriage who every time you speak and they don't like something you saying, or they don't like how the truth, because this is just the truth, because I seen a lot of modern women do this, where, well, just females in general, cry like a duck, but where you try to hold them accountable for the stuff they said, the stuff they do, and they'll be like, whoa, 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 are you judging me? Hold on, wait a second. Are you trying to nail me down to a position that I claimed? Whoa. I should be able to change my mind whenever I want to about anything and everything all at once. That's what she's doing. She's like, well, dominatrix thing is not what it sounds like, okay? I'm not like whipping and beating people. It's my own version. Don't nobody want that, bro. Like, I get you trying to explain it. I get you trying to make it sound better. You trying to sell it, okay? You trying to sell it, but no, no, we don't want that. And then you keep cutting the ball. So we already know how you act. Imagine how you act in a place where it's private and it's with somebody who trusts you. I can't imagine how that is. And I mean, to be fair, I don't think she can either, because she's single, so. Sad life.
Helpful to anybody outside of your world. Tell the women what you have that you can give them that's going to help them in their existence, not yours.
It depends on where the woman is coming from. I don't know where your demographic of the people.
I think that's the point. So we just went through this whole 40-minute conversation just for her to be like, I guess I really can relate to the person with the job or anything like that because I'm a dominatrix. That's literally what Kevin Samuels was saying this whole time. That's literally what he was telling you, like from day one. But okay.
Well, most people have jobs and they're not dominatrixes. Most women don't have 16-year-olds that travel. Most of them have them in school. That's what I thought. Tell you, dude, you can't make this shit up. 40 years old, and I want more space babies. Oh my God! Here's a dominatrix right there. Here you go. Here you go. Dominate that.
Right.
Dominate that.
Yo, Kevin the trick, bro. Nah, but that's facts for real. Hey, yo, that's facts. Yeah, that was a funny clip. That clip was 40 minutes. Y'all put that whole thing in the thing. And to be fair, I'm probably gonna find where the clip came from, and put that whole show in there too. Where the clip came from? But that's funny as hell. Yeah. Appreciate y'all for coming, man. Appreciate y'all for coming, man. I had a lot of fun. This was great. I could not be one of these call shows. Me personally, I'm too excitable. I smile too easy. So if she starts saying something stupid, I'm gonna be like this, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, don't laugh." I'm gonna be like, "No, go ahead." Well, my cat died, and I've been eating broccoli, I've been eating kale, I've been really getting in the exercise in the gym, and I'm trying to like dominate. I'm trying to dominate. My mom's trying to be a wife. Nah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, bro. You're a trip. I tried to put my glasses up. Y'all seen that? I just tried to push my glasses up. Thanks for coming, y'all. Y'all be blessed. Y'all take it easy. Thanks for watching to the end. I appreciate all the support and all the love. God bless you. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. Go follow his channel. Go subscribe. Hit the mother bell. The mother, father, brother, sister bell. You know what I'm saying? Hit the bell, man. Subscribe to me. Hit the like. Hit the comments. Go like his video. Go comment his video. Hey, spread the love, brother. Spread the love. It's an ecosystem out here. It's a Black Manosphere ecosystem, baby. Let's get it. Y'all have a good day. Salute! Salute!